I remember the exact moment when I was captured by the power and potential of yoga. It was 1989, and I was visiting a friend in California. I tagged along with her to her yoga class. It was a power flow class, and I was hooked. At that time, I was living in Washington, D.C., and working for Greenpeace on very meaningful environmental issues. The evenings and weekends were spent trying to replicate that original yoga experience to no avail, but along the way I stumbled into an ashram and I found Kundalini Yoga, as well as the most important teacher of my life, Yogi Bhajan. I was enraptured with the beauty and intensity of Kundalini Yoga, and I became a dedicated practitioner. I had no intention of becoming a yoga teacher. I loved my work, and yoga was what I did after work. And my yoga teacher, he's why I teach, because he told me to quit my job and to bring Kundalini to Asheville. Somewhat surprisingly, I did that thing. I continue to teach because it is so powerful. How can you have access to this practice and not share it? Because everyone deserves to feel connected and peaceful and healthy. Well, Kundalini Yoga is the practice of my heart, the practice that I do every single day. I consider myself a yoga universalist, meaning that I love all the ways, all the styles. And I hold multiple certifications, and I both practice and share other styles as well. In all of my classes, I share the tools for deep transformation. Yoga is science, it is technology, it is art, it is a path through life. If we show up, we are changed in deep and meaningful ways. When we first begin to practice, we can become somewhat self-absorbed with the way this practice is shaping our bodies, our minds, our hearts. But if we keep practicing, eventually we come out of this cocoon of self, and we want to see that deep union reflected back. And so this is when the practice becomes real. This is when we roll up our sleeves and we get to work, and we begin to live the 8 limbs, not only on our mats, but out in the world. We look at the ways our life impacts the earth, and we work on behalf of all life. We work to elevate and uplift not only ourselves, but others. A huge part of yoga is service and creating access and equity and doing everything really in our power to be a part of creating the more beautiful world that we know in our hearts is possible.